What up, your Timmers here? Looks like a feature narrative feature film about the Ocean Gate and Submersible tragedy is officially coming. According to Deadline, after launching a docu-series based on Ocean Gate and Submersible tragedy, Mind Riot Entertainment has now set a fiction project also based on the tragedy, with the Blackening and Blackish writer Brian Dobbins signed on to produce. The fiction project currently shares the title Salvage with Mind Riot's docuseries. Mind Riot's McGregor and Jonathan Casey will co-write the pack. The feature scope will cover periods before, during, and after the five-day tragedy, which claimed five lives. Ocean Gate's Titan submersible vanished on June 18th, sending off a massive search led by U.S. and Canada. The passengers included Ocean Gate CEO Stockton Rush. Wreckage from the Titan was found on June 22nd near the Titanic. Now, here's what the writers end up saying. The Titan tragedy is yet another example of a misformed and quick to pound system. In the case, our nonstop 24/7 media cycle that convicts and ruins the lives of so many people without any due respect. A licensed lawyer turned, of course, that's what Casey Adams saying, who's actually a licensed lawyer turned filmmaker. So go from a lawyer to filmmaker. And it also said our film will not only honor all those involved in the Summer Sybil tragedy and their families, but the feature will serve as a vessel that also addresses a more macro concern about the nature of media today. He added, saying, "Truth is all about the matter, and the world has a right to know the truth, always not us salacious baits crammed down outros, but those seeking their 5 minutes of fame. Life is life is not black and white; it's complicated. That's Norris always Norris." The pick is part of Mind Riot's upcoming slate of docu-series projects, including a project in development around the Seattle's underground rap scene. The company recently opened a Irish office headed by McGregor, who is also head of the film at Trinity College. Now, I know lots of people are probably saying, "Wait, this is way too soon." I mean, yeah, well, I would have been a little too soon. I mean, uh, there has been, of course, tragedies where they've This is actually pretty much like the first tragedy where they decide to go ahead and do feature films, like, straight after the tragedy. And so I kind of could I mean, I believe, well, I believe United 93, if I'm not mistaken, came out like about 4 years after 9/11. And believe it or not, whenever we think of the film about the Titanic, obviously we always think of James Cameron's Titanic. But you might not know, but there's actually a short film of the Titanic tragedy that actually came out like not so long after the events of the tragedy, the Titanic sinking tragedy. So, which I believe was like in 1920s. I can't remember the year it came out, but now big question is who they're gonna get to direct this. I know lots of people have flown around James Cameron. James Cameron. I don't think James Cameron's gonna be attached to do this. Like, yeah, that's no, I don't see that actually happening. A couple of directors I had in mind. Ron Howard, I think, would be a great choice to do this. He's great with these type of true story films. Like he did great with that recent 13 Lives, Apollo 13. He's a good one. Another good one, I think, is Paul Greengrass, who, of course, directed Captain Phillips. Um, Another decent one, let me see. Forgot how to pronounce his name. Ruben Alstein, I think his name is, who just gave us Triangle of Sadness. He's a really good choice. So there's some other interesting filmmakers I think will be perfect directors that is not named James Cameron. So I don't know. We'll see how this will shape up. But I think it'll be cool. Like, it'll be appropriate for them to like actually honor the families with a film like this too. So hopefully it could be interesting to see. I mean, I don't think it's like the whole film's gonna take place on that day. I'm pretty sure there's like gonna be separate piece of time, maybe to like I don't know, show who these people were before they lost their lives. I could totally see them doing something like that too, but we'll see. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on Hollywood making a film about the Ocean Gate summer ship tragedy? Do you think it's a little too soon for a film about this? Do you think are you even interested in seeing a film about the Ocean Gate tragedy? Drop comments below. Don't forget. Oh, and bonus question: who would you love to see direct this that is not named James Cameron? Okay, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Senior Sign.